I like being tall. This is nice though. I like being the tall one.
You can't tell, but I'm sitting on 2 chairs of 2 different heights. I'm basically squatting.
I'm Desiree Brown.
I'm Allie Jordan.
I'm Michael Evans.
So we're just here to talk to you guys a little bit about what we're doing with the podcast and a little bit about the organization.
Me and Desi met. We went to school together. I met her and she had told me that she had wanted to do a conference and she was talking about it and she was putting it together and she approached me about volunteering for it. And I was really excited because as a young writer, but also as someone who didn't really seriously consider myself a writer or consider writing as a profession or just as anything more than a hobby until I really came to college, it really inspired me to take myself seriously, and that's what attracted me to this conference and to this organization. And I went to the conference and was really inspired by what I saw there. That's why I'm here. In short.
Yeah.
Pretty much why I'm a part of the U Association, which when we mention you, by the way, we might sometimes be talking about you, like you listening, but we also might sometimes be talking about like you, like Allie and Desi, or we're talking about like you, the organization. It gets a little confusing, but you, like YEW in our organization is like, it's named after a yew tree, which has deep roots and it's pretty much our symbol for how we want to have everyone watching and listening, whether you're a really young writer or even if you're older, you can still listen to this podcast and gain valuable information, how we want to help you build long, sustainable careers, really doing your passion. And that's why I'm here and why when Desi asked me to speak at last year's conference, which was this year's conference. It's still this year, 2019.
Yeah, it feels like a lot longer away.
It feels like a lot longer ago. I thought it was a great idea. I was super happy to speak at the conference. The conference was an amazing experience and hats off to everyone who participated. I think it was executed really well. And I pretty much, when I was there, saw the potential that this organization could have. And I've always had a passion for storytelling. It's what I love to do. But there's also this innate desire in me and it's helping others tell stories. And that's why I work with the organization. And that's why after our last conference in 2019, we wanted to grow this organization and really expand it into something that, one, something that can stick with young writers throughout the course of the year, and also two, something that can reach thousands and thousands of young writers. We want to become really big. We don't know what that means yet. We're still in the beginning stages of that, but we want to make sure that our impact on you and meaning you, and that all of us, that we're going to be doing what's right and also creating content that is going to be able to change your writing career. So that's why we have this podcast. We're going to be featuring voices of young writers who are just getting started in their career, some who've barely begun writing their first page, and others who just have some amazing insight to share. And through all their stories in this first season of the U podcast, we hope that we can really shed light on some inspirational and an awesome piece of advice, but also help you guys to build your own writing career.
I'm so grateful that you guys are helping me, with my dream. And I know you guys are very passionate about giving back. If you guys want to hear more podcasts or you're interested in learning more about the organization, you can find us at youngeagerwriters.org.
I guess one thing is, this is like our low budget filming studio. If I don't know when you're watching this, if you're still watching the first season, this is still our budget. But maybe 10 years from now when you watch this, this was you back in the day.
Yeah. I know. I love this, guys. I feel tall. I'm totally set. I'm cool with the low budget filming. So,